how to speak English without stress, how to feel relaxed when you are speaking English. I will share top tips for handling top more stressful situations, because when you speak, I will give you a suggestion not to be overwhelmed by the anxiety, fear, depression, embarrassment, state of worriedness, that you are trembling, that you are saying something out of your mind and your words are just blurring in your mouth. This will not happen, because I am giving you the top most significant tips which will give you enough confidence to handle this stressful situation. Welcome to Gul Knowledge Hub. Welcome to your own channel. I am going to discuss my top tip for handling top 4 stressful situations. Because I know that English is your need to find a job. Maybe you are working in a foreign country. Maybe you are working in a foreign company. Maybe you are having your conversation or your meeting with a native English speaker. Yes, with a native English speaker. Here the burden is double, because you have to represent yourself, you have to represent your company, you want to be polite, you want to be energetic, you want to be confident, but the situation is that you have to conclude, you have to continue your conversation in English. Double pressure is hanging over your head, and this situation makes you trembling, and you are having your English speaking native speaker in front of you. This is pretty stressful, the most stressful situation for me, and the most stressful situation for all the English learners. And then imagine if you are on vacations in the city and you lost your way and you want to approach to a restaurant, a recommendation, suddenly you find and you approach a stranger. Oh my God, he is a native English speaker, and you have to have conversation, you have to continue your talk in English, you have to ask your way in English. Oh, this is the most stressful situation, but this is less stressful than the business situation. The reason is that here you don't have the fear to lose your job. You are secure. You don't have the hanging sword of losing your job, because at this situation you just have to find out the way, you just have to ask your recommendation, you just have to find out the way of restaurant. And next situation is that you go to an English learning club surrounded by all English learners. The situation is quite different, because you are surrounded by not the expert but the English learners who are at the beginning, or who are in the middle, or who are at the end of the learning. They are all learners. The situation is different. You are both in the same boat. They will understand you, they will understand your stress, they will understand your condition, your situation, your fear, your doubts, your embarrassment, your anxiety. Each and everything which you are facing right now will be faced by the learners. They will feel it. This is less stressful than the top most stressful situations. Now just imagine you are at your home watching my video and speaking aloud and shadowing the words of me. You are just imitating the words of me, how I am speaking, what I am speaking, and what is my body language and what are my facial expressions. You are imitating each and everything. But the situation is that nobody is watching you, nobody is listening you. You are all alone your home. But it also needs courage to hear your English voice, to use your muscles for pronunciation. But this is the least stressful situation. These are the top stressful situations, and I am going to give you recommendations how to handle these situations. And here my topmost tip is that to start with the easiest level. For example, if you are at your home, this is the easiest level, because no one is going to judge you, no one is going to analyze you, no one going to compare you or criticize you for your words. You are all alone at your home. You are all alone. Nobody is watching you, nobody is judging you, nothing. No criticism, no harsh remarks, no ironic words. You and just the video. So start from the easiest level and start practicing by shadowing, by imitating, and by copying the pronunciation, the words, the sentence structures, the grammatical patterns, and then repeat the words and the phrases used by the speaker. And you can use this technique time and again, because time and again means practice. Practice makes a man perfect. If you practice this skill, you will be enough confident to have conversation with the English learner. Now the situation is better. You are in the position, you are confident enough, and you are having your conversation with an English learner. Now you and the English learner are on the same page. Means you and English learner are on the same track. You are both of you are learners, and you will not feel shy to express your feelings, express your thoughts, emotions, whatever comes into your mind to the English learner without any fear, without any stress, without any anxiety. And after crossing this level, you will have enough confidence to speak with the native English speaker, because you have crossed two levels. You have done enough practice, and after doing practice, you have the exposure to have talk with English learner. And now comes the point of English speaker, native speaker. But the question is, where to find the English speaker? We are not living in an English community. My answer is that online platforms are full of native speakers, English clubs, conversation partners. They are all available on WhatsApp, Facebook, Insta, YouTube, each and everywhere. You can just find out the native speaker and have conversation with him, because this conversation with native English speaker will give you the exact knowledge, the natural flow of your words, how to have natural flow in your words, in your conversation. Because English language is just not to speak English language in a fluent way. It is a language to use the correct expressions, because every word has some hidden meanings, and which is embedded in the culture. And when you have conversation with the native speaker, it means that you are not only sharing your thoughts and ideas, you are sharing your culture's values and norms. When you are sharing your culture, values and norms, it means that you are embedding, you are imbibing, and you are immersing English language to an extent where you are expert not only to copy the words of the speaker, but to where to use and how to use the words in a correct way. And then comes the final stage. The final stage is very important. Now you have crossed the 3 levels, you have practiced enough, and you have mastered all the skills of conversation. And now you are in the position not only to represent yourself, not only to be polite in your talk, but to speak English without stress, without fear. Because at this level, you don't have any kind of fear. You have fluency, you have got the vocabulary, you have got the sentence patterns, each and everything is within you. And you are having this realization that I have crossed these 3 levels, 3 stages, and now I am capable of having conversation, a confident conversation with a native speaker. And you will speak, and the better and the most effective way, and you will not feel that you will lose your job, because this practice has given you confidence. At last, confidence is gained by the practice, nothing else. So let me know in the comment section which of these tips are you already following and which is new for you, and how do you feel the video. Please like, share and subscribe the channel. Till the next video, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.